Hello everyone, I'm resuming publishing my videos on this channel after the long break, and hopefully I will not make any more such a long breaks in the future. I cannot guarantee, of course, but I'll try my best. But in this video I would like to make a short, not very deep, I would rather say shallow overview of one of my games that I recently played. But before we start, let me tell you some preliminary information. The first memorial of the international master Jeremy Silman is currently being held at the Institute of Mechanics in San Francisco. It's a Swiss system tournament with 90 minutes for the entire game, with a 30 seconds increment starting from the first move. I had to take half point bye in the first round due to some personal obstacles. In the second round I played with the white pieces and would like to share with you and, like I said, make a quick, fast overview of my game with you. Hopefully you will like it. First move e4 I played, and then c5, knight c3, e6, d4. I think instead of d4, more precise and flexible would be the move knight ge2, because depending on how black develops his pieces, white might play in the future either d4, d2, d4, or f2, f4, trying to set up some close Sicilian with the possibility of attack on a king side, and so on and so forth. So, but I played, instead of knight ge2, I played d4, and then c takes, queen takes, knight c6, queen d2. It might look if white queen blocks the c1 h6 diagonal for his dark squared bishop, but in fact white is about to fianchetto his dark squared bishop on b2 square, playing b3 before, and then fianchetto bishop on b2, then make a long castle, putting some pressure, organizing some pressure on d file. a6 replies black, and then b3, queen c7, kind of standard type of development, bishop b2, e5. And this is strategic mistake that weakens the important central d5 square, which could be conveniently used by white. This is the central square d5, and white can conveniently use it as he decides to do so in some convenient situations when white decides. So it's a strategic mistake made by black. Long castle, knight f6, f3, protecting just in case the e4 pawn. One more time, d6, knight ge2, bishop e7, king b1. Usually when white long castles, king b1 is normal move, and also it passes the control to the black and see what is the black's ideas, what is the black's schemas, and how to play next. Short castle. So now g4. White's strategy is straightforward, as black cannot easily counter-strike in the center or on the queen side. White focuses on launching a pawn storm on a king side, which is pretty simple and straightforward, like I said. Rook d8, h4, bishop e6, knight d5. And here black's played queen d7, which is blunder. Black loses an exchange and resigns after knight b6, attacking black's rook and queen at the same time. I asked my partner after the game why he decides to resign here, because it's not the end of the world when you lose an exchange, but he said that he was not feeling comfortable through the whole entire opening stage, and decided once he sees that he additionally loses an exchange, that it didn't make sense for him to continue playing that game, and he resigns. So instead of queen d7, how black could play here? Obviously, knight takes d5 is not gonna work because of simple e takes d5, and black loses one minor piece, and either bishop on e6 or knight on c6. But if bishop takes d5, then e takes d5, knight a7, and then g5, and White's attack on the king side supposed to succeed. So it was my game in a second round. I hope you liked it, despite my partner was probably not really ready for the schema that I used with the fianchetto of dark squared bishop on a queen side and queen side castle, or anything of that nature. So anyway, the game was short, and all I wanted is to make a short overview to share with you and just resume working on this channel. Let me finish at this moment, and I hope you liked it, and please subscribe to the channel. Please make it put some likes on it, put some comments on it. I wish you a good luck in chess. Enjoy the chess, play chess, have fun with that, and everybody have a good health. So till next videos. Bye bye.